Hey everybody, Courtney Smith here. Welcome to our January 4th edition of Wall Street Winners. We had another great profitable year. As usual, just every year we do that. I also looked at a study, it was quite interesting. It showed the top 10 performing stocks in the S&P in 2020. Guess what? You, as Wall Street Winners subscribers, as fully paid up members, well, hopefully you're a fully paid up member. We got 6 of the top 10 stocks here in Wall Street Winners. So if you're not a fully paid up member, what's wrong with you? All right, everybody, let's get going. Oh my God, and this is probably the peak of the year. It's downhill from here. All right. So a bit of a different perspective here. Here we have the S&P rallying, but the purple predictor is going down. Then I've been talking about the RSI. That's the little green line there, kind of in the middle of the chart. And it was giving us a stochastic divergence, and the divergence was resolved, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I'm worried about the purple predictor. So this is not a great environment. Now, last week I said we'll probably get a dip early this week. I'm not seeing it in everything here, but still, let's look for a break. Maybe not this week, next week, but certainly in the next 2 weeks. We'll get a few percent drop. The Dow also perked up a little bit. You can see that the buying pressure, which is the little green line in the upper right, that went up. Selling pressure went down. It's now very low. It should start increasing. And then down on the chart, the little green line, I was pointing out for several weeks now how the Dow was making higher highs and higher lows, but the RSI, the little green line, was making lower highs and lower lows. That's no longer true. We're now making higher highs. So the RSI divergence is now gone. NASDAQ rallies higher, and over here you can see the purple predictor is breaking to new highs. So we're going to start to focus once again, and we have been for several weeks. It's the NASDAQ that we want to be in. We're through with those old-fashioned Dow stocks. The seasonality is currently on a bull signal for the stock market. That's the top panel. And the bottom panel, it's neutral, so we're not paying any attention. Now, this is a waste of time. Here's where we want to be. So here we are in the beginning of the year, and you can see that we're in a period. The 2 lines that we should be focusing on are the red line and the kind of purple line, and unfortunately, they're bearish for the first 2 weeks in January. So I think with the stalling of the market, we'll probably see a little bit of a setback here. Maybe 3%, maybe 2%, maybe 4%, but let's call it 2 to 4%. We should see that coming up this next 2 weeks. No big deal, no big deal. Our stocks are great anyway. They'll probably go up even though the market will go down. Okay, asset allocation. Now this is something interesting. Boring. It's done nothing for the last several weeks. Really, net, it's gone nowhere for 3 weeks. Our stock market risk indicator, basically gone nowhere. So no activity in these 2 indicators that's either bullish or bearish. Global shares made new highs on Thursday, but then on Wednesday, but didn't do that great on Friday or Thursday. Sorry, I forgot we lost a day. The yield curve also stalling out. It's the same place it was near the beginning of November. So it's stalled out. So notice we now have 3 indicators that have stalled out. We've got our seasonality, which is bearish. Is there a message in here? I think so. I think we're going to see a dip in the market. Bonds got a little bit of a bid here, and more importantly, the purple predictor started to show some strength here, a little bit more strength in the purple predictor than in the indicator, than in the price itself. I'm short bonds, however, so this is not good. All right, bond key factors remain looking for higher interest rates. Gold is starting to perk up. That's the gold line up at the top. The CRB is perking up and has been now since April. So that's suggestive of higher yields. And the blue line, that's saying sideways yields. But I think the pressure is on that we're going to continue to see slowly but surely higher interest rates. And therefore my TLT position will It's making money now, but I think it'll go back to making money again. Now, we have here, I'm looking for a little pop in the dollar this week. And that'll probably weigh on gold. We'll get there in a second. So look at the RSI. That's the little green line there. We made a lower low on the dollar, but we did not make a lower low on the RSI. So that's called a momentum divergence and usually means a quick little pop to the upside. Not a trend change, but a little pop to the upside. So look for that to occur this week. Now, gold, on the other hand, should get a pop from that drop. Okay, when the dollar goes down, gold usually goes up. So look for the gold to rally up to around the 1950 area this week. Still don't want to buy it. If we broke that high that we made in early November, I'd be getting pretty excited because what's happened is the fundamentals are getting more and more bullish every week. And so that's why the price is going up. But the technical picture still not that good. So we need to have both the technical picture, which represents the market, and we have to have the fundamentals all going in the same direction. We don't quite have that yet. Our gold key indicators are, let's call them slightly bullish. You can see the top two indicators made higher highs, so that's definitely bullish. The bottom one didn't, but it had a nice sharp rally, so we'll count all of them as bullish, but just slightly. Crude oil, finally, I've been saying it should consolidate now for a month. It finally did, all right? And I think that I think we're going to be holding down into this area under $50. I think that with the resumption of lockdowns in many countries, such as the UK, that the demand for oil is going to start to decline here. Bitcoin explodes even higher. We made a lot of money in that earlier this year, but we don't have a position right now. But I'm still bullish. I don't see a low-risk place to enter. All right, freebies, love having you here, of course. But fully paid up members, let's get to the real stuff in just a second. Hey, Courtney Smith here, and I want to tell you about a free video that I'm posting on Monday that I think you're going to really, really enjoy. As you can see, the video is called How to Claim Your Part of the $10 trillion Collapse of China. Nobody believes China is going to collapse. And in fact, people are saying that the 21st century is going to be the century of China, while the 20th century was the century of America. But in this video, I'm going to show you some shocking facts. Facts, not my opinions, facts. For example, I'm going to prove to you that China's economy will never get bigger than the United States' economy. Never. That's a shocking thing. The whole universe believes that China is exploding to the upside, but did you know that their working age population is shrinking? It's amazing, but nobody's talking about this. This is something that's critical, that's changing on deep background around the world. It's affecting China. It's affecting the globe. Now, if everybody thinks everything's great in China, but in actual fact, it's way down here, eventually the perception and the reality must coincide. And I believe that that's going to create tremendous opportunities in the market, that there are stocks that you're going to want to short, and I'm going to tell you how to get a free report on that as well. So it's very, very simple. Go there, watch it, you'll enjoy it. I have a little bit of history of China, and so you get the perspective of where we are and why we're going to be doing what we're going to be doing. All you need to do is to go to Wall Street Winners, WSW2021.com/China-collapse. That's WSW2021.com/China-collapse. Watch the video. You're going to get educated a lot on what's going on in the past in China, what's going on in the present in China, and more importantly, what's going to happen to the future of China. It's going to shock you. It's going to amaze you. And we're going to talk about some ways to make money from it. We'll see you on the video.